bam, bada bam 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 bam, ba bam, bada bam 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 bam. Hey, dun, da 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 dun, 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 dun. Ba ba da ba ba da ba. Hang on, stop the theme. What is this? Is that a skip button on the Marvel Studios logo? Who put that there? Mickey? The mouse or the song? The song is based on the mouse? Well, get rid of it. This theme is the equivalent of Rogers catching Mjolnir, Khan catching Zoe, and Peter 3 learning how to catch falling people. I.e., epic. How could we even consider giving people that option? If they pressed it, who knows how that could have affected the multiverse? Thank you. Alright, back to it. Ba-ba-da-ba, hey, ba-ba-ba, ba-ba-da-ba-da-da-ba. Ah, who gave the remote to Groot?
Hello?
I'm gonna be in the... Oh, your video chat's not on.
Yeah, I'm at work.
Do you see my face?
No, I've got my phone to my ear so no one else in the office can hear you.
Oh, but then you can't see my expression.
Is this important?
Yeah, I'm gonna be in the MCU.
A what?
The Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Okay.
Are you gonna ask me how?
No, but I assume you're gonna tell me.
I sure am. Okay, here's the plan. I'm gonna get cast in one of their movies.
Is that it?
Yep.
So, you're just doing another audition?
Yep.
You haven't actually been cast in anything?
Not yet, but... Oh, he's gone. How long have I been a Marvel fan? How long has the Earth been spinning around? Well, not that long. I've only been around for a fraction of that. Most people's first words are mama or dada. Mine was, with great power, there must also come great responsibility. Luckily I didn't die immediately after like Uncle Ben. The one from Spider-Man. I don't have an uncle named Ben. I do have an Uncle Toby though, like Tobey Maguire. I was so desperate to see that movie in cinemas that I had a big tantrum when I wasn't allowed to go. I first realised I had an obsession with Marvel when I was about 6. I'd always been a fan of the cartoons, but it was the comics that really brought me over the line. While everyone else was advancing with their reading, I couldn't comprehend anything without pictures. Not wanting to continue reading Dr. Zeus, I found Doctor Strange and other Marvel comic books. Marvel was not only helping me read, but entertaining me too. And when we started to get more and more movies, that's when Marvel started inspiring me. I always wanted to be an actor. When I was young, I used to pretend like I was a movie star. Reenact scenes like James Bond, Tarzan, Mickey Mouse, and Captain Jack Sparrow. Before the MCU started, I initially wanted to be a cameo actor, like Stan Lee. But I would appear in every major motion picture released each year. And it wasn't like a legal requirement for me to be in each movie, but if I didn't get asked to film a scene, or they cut my part out, then people would boycott the film, and it would be ineligible for awards. I would have a lot of power in Hollywood. But my goal once again shifted on the 1st of May 2008. It was a Thursday, and it was the day Iron Man was released in Aussie cinemas. Let's play some games. Whenever me and my mates went to the cinemas, we would always sit through the credits to see how many times our name would appear. And because my name is Tom, and Tom's a pretty common name, I always won. Oh, hang on. Let me just take care of this guy. There we go. Yeah, I always won, that was pretty cool. When I saw Iron Man, I went with my mate Giles, which, let me tell you right now, that is a terrible name to have if you're trying to win a game like this. What were his parents thinking, eh? Could have gone about this game. If they had to switch the G to an M and called him Miles, Miles Morales. Then maybe he would have had a chance. But nope. So the credits finish rolling, but there's more movie. All of a sudden, out comes Samuel J. with an eye patch saying, "What up, T-Stark? Want to make an Avengers movie?" I'm paraphrasing a little, but as a comic reader, I understood what that reference meant. All of a sudden, Marvel was bringing us a movie version of their comic shared universe. We're gonna get Thor, Captain America, the Hulk, Ms. Marvel, Black Panther, Spider-Man, X-Men, the Fantastic Four. This was before I knew about the licensing thing. But on the bike ride home after seeing Iron Man, I made it my mission to be a part of that Marvel Cinematic Universe. I would have a lot of power in Hollywood. But my goal once again shifted on the 1st of May 2008. It was a Thursday, and it was the day Iron Man was released in Aussie cinemas. So the credits finished rolling, but... Shall we build some actual Lego? Oh. Dun, dun, dun. Back in Black. Something, yeah. I don't really know the words to this song, but it's down. I got 9 lives, cat size. That's the part of the song I actually know, cause that's cause I'm back in black. Yes, I'm back in black. Wow. Other HCD song. Huh? Now, Iron Man might be the first MCU movie, but it wasn't actually the first Marvel movie. That honour goes to Howard the Duck, which, fun fact, was produced by George Lucas, who did those Star Wars films. Then we got Blade, X-Men, Blade II, Spider-Man, not to be confused with Holland, Garfield, Japanese or animated, Daredevil, X2, Hulk, The Punisher, Spider-Man 2, still Toby, Blade Trinity, Elektra, Fantastic Four, X-Men The Last Stand, Ghost Rider, Spider-Man 3, and Fantastic Four Rise of the Silver Surfer, all before Tony Stark said, "I am Iron Man." And that's not even mentioning the TV movies or shows which started with... Oh, hang on. Yay! Someone joined! Hello, one person! Welcome to the live stream. I'm Tom, okay? Alright. Here, let me show my Marvel collection. Hang on, let me just get the camera up here. Let me put that Lego Iron Man mask I just built up on display next to my other Lego Marvel. Got the Spider-Man mask, Baby Groot, some minifigs, couple of pops, loads more up here. Fantastic Four, Ms. Marvel, Captain Marvel. Comics bagged and boarded, of course, but I use digital now. A world of comics awaits with over 30,000 issues in one easy-to-use app. Available on iPhone and Android. Some more pop vinyls up here. Magneto helmet, X-Men Days of Future Past. I won this. Had to prove I was the biggest X-Men fan, so I made a rap. Ice Man can make your drink cold and never even sweats. Wolverine looks more ripped the older he gets. Professor X is British and can get inside your head. Quicksilver is the Flash but wears blue instead of red. Magneto's often a villain, an immortal metal detector. Rogue's superpowers being a better looking Dementor. Domino's mutant abilities that she has a lot of luck. Deadpool kills and swears a lot and does not give a... I would love to have more stuff, like a life-size Iron Man suit or Mjolnir or something, but finances aren't really great at the moment. Not because I've been buying all this stuff. Well, okay, a little bit due to that, but I mean, even some of the most famous actors have long periods of struggle at the start. I used to make videos pretending to be actors' agents. I made one for Mr. Fantastic himself, the very Marvel named Pedro Pascal. And going through his filmography, I have no idea how he was able to put food on the table for the first 20 years of his acting career. Hey Pedro, you get to share the screen with Emily Blunt and Matt Damon for 5 whole seconds. People will be playing Where's Pedro to try and find you. Hey Pedro, would you like to be in the Charlie's Angels TV show? None of them, they're sticking with female leads. Hey Pedro, unfortunately that Wonder Woman pilot that you filmed is not going ahead. That's a shame. It would have been cool to say you were a part of a Wonder Woman project. On his IMDb, it's all just one episode TV appearances, then a Spider-Man ripoff by the same company that produced the first Spider-Man movie. A shy obsessive comic book fan gets injected with an experimental serum of a lab that is studying how to give humans the abilities of spiders. At first, he develops minor abilities such as increased strength, which allows him to fight local criminals and bullies, thus living out his dream of being a superhero and impressing his attractive next-door neighbour. That was released just before the 2002 Spider-Man movie. I mean, I haven't seen it because horror, and horror is scary, you know. I like sleeping at night. Yeah. Anyway, that's where I'm going to leave the live stream for today. Although, have no fear, because I will of course be back same time tomorrow. But thanks for watching. Don't forget to absolutely obliterate those like, subscribe, and share buttons. I'm just kidding. Only do it with enough force that it registers. I don't want any of you breaking whatever device you're watching this on. Hey everyone, I just got back from seeing the Iron Man re-release in cinemas, which means I have another low quality review for you. Low quality reviews with Tom Low. Yeah. Today's movie, Iron Man. The process of getting Iron Man made was incredibly tricky. Not just because they didn't have the technology to make an actual flying suit, but if this movie failed at the box office, Marvel will lose the rights to all their characters. Even Beth the waitress. I don't even want to think about that. Tony Stark is one of those characters who can create technology 100 years ahead of its time, so it made sense to give him a mobile phone that would showcase this. Therefore, Marvel went to their good friends at LG to ask if they could provide them with a device that would hold up 20 years later. Obviously, they weren't expecting the iPhone to take off. Speaking of Apple, when you hear that company's name, you think of Steve Jobs. When you hear Facebook, you think of Mark Zuckerberg. When you hear Amazon, you think of the rainforest. That was just a joke. But there are actually multiple people involved in making all those companies. They're just the ones who get all the credit. So it's kind of realistic that Tony Stark gets all the credit for creating Iron Man, despite Yinsen having a significant contribution to that process. As for that suit, they built it in a cave with a box of scraps. I reckon the best thing I could probably make in a cave with a box of scraps is Forky from Toy Story 4. Also, this scene acts as a pretty great survival tip. Like, if you ever find yourself captured in a cave with a box of scraps and welding tools, you can always just build a suit of armor and fly yourself out. But it probably makes it easier if you graduate MIT at the top of your class. I've always found it quite fascinating that Marvel created an original character for this movie named Phil Coulson. Like, with all the named agents in the comics, it's just interesting that they decided to create a new one. It could have even been a character who's only featured in one comic, like how Christine Everhart's only been on page once. But I mean, reading is hard. I know that firsthand. That's why they make movies. It's like I always say, books are just movies that haven't been made yet. This movie also gets a lot of bonus points due to the amount of very Marvel named characters there are, like Pepper Potts, Happy Hogan, Tony Stark. Oh, I know that's no one. It even gets bonus points for Blue Skybeam, main villain having same powers as hero, and cool guys don't look at explosions. Oh, and how cool is that suit up scene? There's something really cool about seeing those parts being bolted together. Hey, did you know that Tony Stark's mansion scenes were actually filmed at my house? They wanted something quite grand, something that said, whoever lives here is super rich, like incredibly rich, and probably handsome too. So I said they could borrow my mansion. I'm just kidding, I don't have a mansion. Yet, when I'm in the MCU, I'll be able to afford one. Or two. Nah, I just need one. I always thought they drilled a hole in Robert's chest for this scene, but I've come to learn that it was just a prosthetic. That's lucky, he probably would have died. It's fun to look back on these movies to see how naive I was about the movie making process. This scene also hits different now.
Next time, baby.
Maybe Terrence Howard thought he was signing up to a 10 movie deal, but the contract only said 10 scenes. Now, this isn't a hot take, but Robert Downey Jr. is one of the greatest castings of all time. But one of the reasons as to why, which doesn't get spoken enough about, is the fact that he's probably the only person in the world who could look cool in orange-tinted sunnies. You might think it's selfish that Tony Stark reveals his identity to the world at the end of the film, putting his friends and family in danger, but they were already put in danger many times in the film. Plus, who else is rich and smart enough to make an Iron Man suit? It's like Gotham pretending they don't know Bruce Wayne is Batman. And this movie of course has that now iconic post-credit scene with Samuel J. setting up what has now become this epic Marvel Cinematic Universe. So looking back on this movie, it's no surprise that Iron Man was the third highest grossing movie of the year. I'm just kidding, it was actually the third highest grossing superhero movie of 2008. The Dark Knight and Hancock beat it. Remember Hancock? I wonder what shared universe that's a part of. Maybe Kick-Ass. But despite Iron Man being the 8th highest grossing movie of the year, it still made enough dollary-doos to keep Beth the waitress. Anyway, rewatching Iron Man again in cinemas reminded me of just how great that first experience seeing it really was. I often wish I could go back in time with all the knowledge I know now. But if I could go back to 2008 and experience Iron Man again for the first time, that would be pretty cool too. because I know you all want a rating for this film, I'll give Iron Man 17 vintage cars out of 5 gluten-free waffles. Thanks for watching. Let me know in the comments what your favourite MCU movie is. And don't forget to absolutely obliterate those like, subscribe and share buttons. I'm just kidding. Only do it with enough force that it registers. I don't want any of you breaking whatever device you're watching this on. Welcome back to another low quality live stream with me, Tom Lowe, the best live stream in the world. It's just going to be a quick stream today because I don't know what I'm doing with my hands. I'm so random sometimes. I'm just a bit excited because another Marvel audition came in, so that's why it's going to be a quick stream, because I got to go practice for that. It's for the role of Brian Braddock, who has a very Marvel name, like Peter Parker, Kamala Khan, Sue Storm, Bruce Banner, and of course, J. Jonah, Jimmy, Jason, Jackson, Jordan, Jasmine, Julian, Josephine, Jessica Jameson, a junior. Oh no, pumpkin bombs! I hate vegetables! That's me getting bitten by a radioactive spider. Didn't feel it because I'm an Aussie, so I'm used to spider bites. Thwip, 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 swing! Thwip. The best thing to come out of the acting world is self-tapes, because I can just record my auditions anywhere, anytime. Fling on! It's clobbering time! I've auditioned for every Marvel role that's come around. I can do this all day. 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 I can do this all day, every day, all day. Maybe not on Saturday, cause that's my day off. I, Stephen Grant Rogers, can do this all day and night, no questions asked. A question I often get asked is, would I consider myself an actor even though I only audition for Marvel characters? Someone consider me the Van Gogh of our time, but that's ridiculous. I have both my ears. Fun isn't something one considers when balancing the universe, but this does put a smile on my face. Ha 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 ha, lol. I am... Oh yeah. Acting is acting, no matter who you play. Unfortunately, I've so far been unsuccessful in my desire to be cast in the MCU. They always tell me my muscles aren't big enough. Although, I know that one day audiences are going to get sick and tired of seeing ripped men with chiseled jawlines. And when that day comes, I'll be the first one they call. Because Marvel loves casting beautiful Aussies and actors named Tom. Either that or they'll just run out of actors to cast due to the amount of content they put out. I mean, they're already having to cycle back around again with RDJ's Doom. But yeah, anyway, like I mentioned, it was just a quick stream today to give you the update, and yeah, time to go practice my British accent. I might not stream tomorrow, just so I can focus on the audition, although I will be back, but thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to absolutely obliterate those like, subscribe, and share buttons. I'm just kidding, only do it with enough force that it registers. I don't want any of you breaking whatever device you're watching this on.
Humans are odd. They think order and chaos are somehow opposites and try to control what won't be. But there is grace in their failings.
There's grace in their failures. In their failures.
It's a privilege to be among them.
Yes, it is a privilege to be among them. Indeed. Indeed, a privilege to be among them.
Your metabolism burns 4 times faster than the average person.
Your metabolism burns 4 times faster than the average person. Your metabolism... Your metabolism...
It wasn't your fault. Your metabolism burns 4 times faster than the average person.
Your metabolism burns 4 times faster than the average person.
So the more you struggle, the more this is going to hurt.
So, the more you struggle, the more this is going to hurt. I don't know why I'm going higher. I need to go British. Do all British people speak high?
I was hoping you could change me into a giraffe.
Oh, you was hoping you'd turn me. No, that's not right. Oh, you was hoping. That's Irish. Oh, what am I doing again? Britain, Canberra. I was hoping you could change me into a giraffe. Into a giraffe. A giraffe. A giraffe. I was hoping you could change me into a giraffe. I was not quite.
Looks like someone mistook the Great Pyramid of Giza for a rubbish dump.
It looks like somebody mistook the pyramids of Giza for a rubbish dump. For a rubbish dump. Rubbish dump. Rubbish dump.
I am a god, you dull creature, and I will not be bullied by that.
Classic.
Puny god.
Captain Britain. Captain Britain. Captain Britain. It's not a musical. But what if it was? Hello, Betsy. Hello, Betsy. Hello. Hello, Betsy. Hello, Betsy. Hello, baby. Hello, Betsy. Oh wait, no, they wave like this, don't they? Hello, Betsy. Hello, Betsy. No, that's single ladies. I went to Darkmoor to help Dr. Travis in the summer break to keep myself busy after Mama and Dad died. And to get some experience in the field. Some experience. Some experience. Some experience in the field. That's it. It didn't seem as if I'd been there for more than 10 minutes before the calm order of the scientific research was transformed into something more like a James Bond movie. Pew! I panicked. I ran. They're catching me. It was only just the beginning. That's Americano. Americano. I want to do British yes. That's nothing. They dipped me in magic and clothed me in science. They gave me a gauze. Gauze. Quads. No. I was their creation birthed in blood. Blood. In blood. I was their creation birthed in blood. I was Captain Britain. They made me fight, and I liked it. Okay, I think I got it. Alright, let's go for the audition. Oh yeah, that's too low. My name is Tom Lowe. I'm 21 years young, auditioning for the role of the very Marvel named Brian Braddock. Okay. You got this. You got this. Hello, Betsy! I went to Darkmoor last Tuesday. You all know that I've been trying to get into the Marvel Cinematic Universe for a long time, so I thought I'd share some of those methods I've attempted. Like when the Amazing Spider-Man director, Mark Webb, favorited my tweet about how that movie was the second most played piece of content on my iTunes. I was hoping he'd let me be involved in the sequel, but he didn't. I email Marvel every day. Not to ask to be a part of the MCU, I don't want to come across as too strong. It's just to, say g'day. G'day Marvel, the Vol in Guardians of the Galaxy Vol 2 stands for volleyball, right? From your friendly neighborhood Tom. G'day Marvel, I've got some title suggestions for your upcoming movies. Black Panther $2 billion at the box office, Grey Widow, a Black Widow prequel, Captain Marvel 2, General Marvel, Doctor Strange 2, Doctor Stranger, Thor, Shang-Chi and the Legend of the 11 Pipers Piping, Spider-Man Home of the Whopper, or Spider-Man Home Alone, or Spider-Man Homeland Security, or Spider-Man Home Run, or Spider-Man Homer Simpson. From your friendly neighborhood Tom. G'day Marvel, have you ever wondered what it would sound like if the Spider-Man theme from the 1967 TV series was sung by Spider-Man? Well, wonder no more, because I made it for you.
Spider-Man!
Spider-Man?
Does
Whatever.
spins web any
Size.
Catch a thief.
Just
Like,
Spider-Man?
If you're not following me on Letterboxd, go check me out over there. I mean, if you want, you don't have to. There's no pressure or anything. I'm at Low Quality Tom everywhere. That's low with an A. At the end, after the W. Yeah. I've reviewed all the Marvel movies on there. Blade is a great movie if you need advice on ice skating. Fantastic Four, more like Fantastic 5 stars. Thor, hashtag bring back the bleached eyebrows. Captain America the Winter Soldier, winter is in my top 4 favourite seasons. Thor Ragnarok, like Asgard, my mind is blown. Black Panthers are easily the most superior Panthers. Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, with great power comes 2 reboots and an animated movie within the same decade. Captain Marvel is definitely a top 3 captain, alongside America and Feathersword. I wrote my own Marvel fanfic comics, but I think someone threw them out. They were so good as well. They had like Thor, Captain Marvel, and then Iron Man was there, but it wasn't Tony Stark in the suit, it was Wanda Maximoff. Who else? There was loads of Hulks, like all of them, every colour. Samuel J was there with an eye patch and a purple lightsaber. It was like meshing Star Wars and Marvel together. It was so good. I wish I could find them. It would have made a great movie. What else have I done? Oh, I made some Marvel edits. I mashed movies together.
Okay, grab shell, dude.
Grab what?
Righteous! Yeah! Shut it off, Otto! Shut it off!
Power of the sun in the palm of my hand.
Butterfingers.
Magic mirror on the wall. Who is the fairest one of all?
Rent? Not now. It's a free country. It's not rent-free country.
Leave me alone.
No rent. You'll get your rent when you fix this damn door!
On a Marvel podcast once. Hey Captain Marvel, what did you get Fury for Christmas this year?
Oven mitt?
What did he get you?
Nothing.
Hey Loki, how long do you exercise for each day?
12 hours.
Wow, that's intense.
It burns.
I've even searched my family tree to see if I'm somehow related to Rob Lowe, because nepotism literally makes things way easier in Hollywood. Unfortunately, signs pointed to no on that one. Excelsior, Tom Lowe! Thank you for submitting an audition to play Brian Braddock in our Marvel movies. Unfortunately, your muscles aren't big enough. Yeah. Okay, here's the plan. I'm gonna write a Marvel movie. It's gonna have a character that only I can play. Tall, skinny, and an Aussie accent. Cause that's my yeah, you already knew that. Yeah. Cause I'm Australian. From down under, mate. Vegemite and other things. Hugh Jackman. should probably start writing. Superhero, 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 row your boat, yeah, gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is like a dream. Is it like a dream or but a dream? But a dream. Cool. What else is on here?
I am Steve Rogers.
Communications array damaged.
Well, what's not damaged?
Air conditioning is fully operational.
One more word, and I will feed you to my children.
I'm kidding, we are vegetarians.
Captain America.
Mr. Lang.
Salam alaikum, Jersey City, baby!
I'm shaking your hand too long.
No, I gotta focus, I gotta focus.
Xavier. Go.
Logan! Bolivar Trask has changed the design of the Sentinels to something no one will expect. Oh, don't tell me it's that bub coming now. Okay, I won't. Do you know what happens to a teddy when it's struck by lightning? The same thing that happens to everything else. Hooray! We did it! The X-Men win again! High five! We hurt each other with our powers. No. Oh, why is this so hard? I've read like every Marvel comic. How to make a superhero movie. Everyone in the hero's life is dead.
You took everything from me.
Flashback to when the hero was young to let people know they were once that age.
When I grow up, I want to be the first person in human history to teleport himself.
Get caught up in science experiment gone wrong, but don't tell anyone, not even a doctor.
Parker, let's do it.
Use superpowers for monetary and/or romantic purposes. JK.
With great power, there must also come great responsibility.
Get used to their powers in the only way possible. A training montage. Be perfectly skilled with their powers after 5 minutes. Don't let anyone figure out the hero's identity, but make it really obvious who it is. Despite having no sewing skills, have the hero and villain create a costume better than anything most skilled professionals could make. Have this line of dialogue. Who am I? I am insert name here. Yeah, I know. I didn't come up with it.
Say that again?
Shirtless scenes so the actor can show off the excessive exercise they did, plus boiled protein and steamed vegetables they ate. Have the hero trying to keep their love interest out of danger, but date them anyway.
I'm following you now.
Have said love interest be put in danger at least 9 times. The villain must have the exact same power as the hero. Have the villain reveal their evil plan for no reason.
I wanted to take this time to explain my evil plan.
There's always time for a quick quip and to say their catchphrase.
I can do this all day.
Yeah, I know.
When the heroes are at the brink of defeat, have the villain allow them to get back to their feet and not end them while they're down.
Oh, you'd like that, wouldn't you?
The villain must die by their own hands because a hero would never kill. Most of the time. Find out that the hero's arch nemesis was someone who has a significant link to their life.
Lucky?
Blue Sky Beam! superhero landing.
Oh, it is so not practical.
Cool guys don't look at explosions. Have comic references that only 3 people will understand.
Sure you're ready for that, Mr. Whitman?
Mid and or post-credit scenes.
I'm here to talk to you about the Avenger Initiative.
Bum 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 bum. I love movie scores. They're my favourite type of music. Marvel have got some great ones, like the Ant-Man theme. I don't want to get a copyright. Michael Giacchino's my favourite composer. Done things like Doctor Strange, Spider-Man Homecoming, Werewolf by Night. He's also worked a lot with Pixar, like Inside Out, The Incredibles, Up. You know that emotional score at the beginning of Up? That was Mike. He does, however, lose a few points though, because he did score The Batman. That is a DC property. I'm just kidding, I'm not one of those people. I actually like having one superhero universe where I understand all the Easter eggs and references, and another where 100% of my knowledge comes from the movies. I wanna be in a Marvel movie. I wanna fight next to Thor. I wanna hear a Hulk roar. I wanna be in a Marvel movie today. Be a mutant like Jean Grey. Fly up, up and away. I have spent more than half my life trying to make my dream come true. To be an Aussie in a Marvel movie like Hemsworth and the jacked man Hugh. But every audition I tried, my tape was always denied. They told me I was too slim to play Ben Grimm or any other character. 'Cause I wanna be in a Marvel movie, standing next to Danvers, Groot and Black Panther. 'Cause when everyone sees just how great I will be, they will be like he belongs. I may be skinny, but I am strong. If I get Peter, One and Loki on my side, actors named Tom can become the new Chris. Then I'll create a moment as memorable as Pete and MJ's upside down kissy kiss. Amanvalani had no prior credits to her name, and the situation for me is currently the same. Marvel, what are you waiting for? Bring me in so my journey in the MCU can begin. 'Cause I wanna be in a Marvel movie, standing next to Tony, Rhodey and Riri. 'Cause when everyone sees just how great I will be, they will be like he belongs. I may be skinny, but I am strong. Fighting CGI, blue beam in the sky. Heroes never ever die. Dance to bye. Transform through radiation. Perhaps mutation, science creation, or frustration. Boom, boom, explosion, mad car chase. Heroes fight on Earth and even deep in outer space. Cameo from Stan Lee. No Oscar nominee, but that's okay with me, because they make a lot of money. But is this crazy? Am I acting like a fool? Should I keep chasing this dream or just go back to school? No, I must strive, 'cause this dream keeps me alive. I must stick out this journey through. I now know what I have to do. 'Cause I just wanna be in a Marvel movie, standing next to the very Marvel named Sue Storm. 'Cause when everyone sees just how great I will be, they will be like he belongs. I may be skinny, but I am strong. And done. Hey everyone, I just wanted to let you all know that the live streams will be coming back very soon, as I just finished writing the first draft of my Marvel scripts. I ended up writing 3. It's now a trilogy. I just had too many ideas. It's about... Oh, you thought I was gonna tell you. I can't spoil it. You know how secretive Marvel are. You'll find out soon when the movie's released. Anyway, that's it for now. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to absolutely obliterate those like, subscribe, and share buttons. I'm just kidding. Hey!
You guys watched the game last night?
One of the all-time greats.
Yeah.
So what did you...
How good was that goal?
Amazing.
The best.
Hey, what did you think of the scripts?
What?
The scripts I sent you to read.
Yeah. Why were there 3?
Yeah, I had too many ideas, so it's now a trilogy.
Oh, I didn't like any of them.
What's wrong with it?
They're superhero movies.
Yeah?
Superhero movies aren't real cinema.
They're the only movies that play in a cinema. What about you? What did you think about it, Tim?
What part am I playing?
You're not an actor.
I could be an actor. Steven Seagal's an actor.
Very Marvel name.
What? Who's playing the male lead?
Me.
You're not very attractive, though.
We all look exactly the same.
I'm wearing a yellow bandana. I'm wearing my hat backwards.
And I'm wearing a different bandana. We're all twins. Or... what's the thing before again? Twins? Triplets? 4? They're very different to me though. They don't really watch Marvel movies. But then they always complain when they don't understand what's going on in something like Avengers Endgame. Like, yeah, you've only seen 2 of the last 17 movies. And then they'll be like, well, I didn't have time to watch them. And I'll be like, well, you had 10 years.
Hey, what are you doing?
Deadpool?
No, Buzz Lightyear. Of course I'm Deadpool. What are you doing breaking the 4th wall? That's my thing. Actually, it's my thing. I was doing them way before you in the comics. Comics? Pfft. No one reads comics. They say they do, but they really just look up the Wikipedia entry on their phone after the movie so they can say to their friends that they understood the mid and post-credit scene. Maybe you're fans. At least I have fans. There are plenty of people who like She-Hulk. You're not even a top 3 Hulk. You're just Slade Wilson renamed Wade. Rob Liefeld takes all the credit for creating you, yet all he did was copy another character before a different writer made you a 4th wall breaker. At least people know who created me.
I'm gonna go back to my brothers.
I know how to literally break the 4th wall, so I could...
So what did you think about the part where...
Yeah, I love that part.
Thank you.
Nah, I didn't actually read it.
Oh, why not?
I'll wait for the movie.
I need you to read it so I can tell if it's good enough to be made into a movie.
Oh, but there aren't any pictures in it. Why don't you just make a live-action remake of Toy Story? Then you don't have to write a new script.
Well, because I want to make a Marvel movie. You send that to all of us, Ted.
Oh, don't read it.
I already did. Oh, don't respond to it. Do any of you have any useful feedback?
An apple a day keeps the doctor away. Not me. I'm married to a doctor. Yeah, you are. We are financially stable. How does he even think he's going to get these scripts into the hands of DC? I think it's Marvel. Yeah, they're all the same.
Okay, here's the plan. I'm going to get Marvel's attention by making Marvel-themed animations.
He thinks his videos will go viral and then the Marvel social media manager will see it, show it to the studio heads and then DM him asking him to come in. Can you imagine?
I'm still here.
I thought you wanted to make your videos.
Not yet. Oh, darling, I was blind to let you go, baby. But now, since I see you in his arms, I want you back. Yes, I do now. I want you back. Ooh, ooh, baby. I want you back. Yeah, 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 yeah. I want you back. Na, 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 na. Cringe. Maybe they're meant to write binge. I want to binge watch this content. Yeah. Well, better give the fans what they want. Okay, here's the plan. I'm gonna make Marvel-themed action videos. My days of breaking into places and stealing stuff is done. What do you want me to do?
I want you to break into a place and steal the Declaration of Independence.
Good luck!
What was that?
Okay, here's the plan. I'm gonna make Marvel-themed westerns. This town ain't big enough for 10 hulks. We're gonna have to smash each other.
Smash.
Okay, here's the plan. I'm gonna make Marvel-themed romance videos. Dear Marvel, roses are red, violets are blue. When are we gonna get an Incredible Hulk 2? It's been far too long since the first one was released. So much so, my goldfish is now deceased. Its dying wish was to see Betty and Bruce be together, because the pair are as compatible as Morris is to Trevor. So maybe they could go on a double date. Personally, I think that idea sounds really good. Sorry, I know that last line didn't rhyme, but I lost my train of thought because I'm listening to Miley Cyrus's The Climb. Someone liked the video! Oh wait, no, that's my like. Okay, I'm gonna make Marvel-themed horror videos. Dramas? I regret to inform that Loki has once again died, but this time for real. I am alive! What? And I am dating your crush, Loki! I'm gonna make Marvel-themed mysteries. Avengers Endgame confirmed that the first Avengers movie was set in 2012, but there was speculation it was set in 2010, which is why Spider-Man Homecoming is set 8 years later after this scene, making it 2018. But Captain America Civil War was set in 2016, which happens only a few months before Homecoming. This timeline mystery may be my toughest case to solve yet. Musicals. Joe is something Tony Stark has lots of. Ray is the name between Beta and Bill. Me. I'm Tom Lowe, the Marvel fan. Far from home was not Brazil, it was Europe. So is how many heroes make costumes. Love. A metal worse than vibranium. Tea is not a drink that Thor consumes. That will bring us back to dough. Is something Tony Stark has lots of. Ray. I'm Tom Lowe, the Marvel fan. From home was not Brazil, it was Europe. Love. A metal worse than vibranium. Is not a drink that Thor consumes. Oh yeah, I made it a loop, didn't I? Sweet, sweet fantasies. How to do the hand movements as seen in Doctor Strange. This is open a portal, summon a basketball, shadow puppet to enter the shadow realm, scissors, paper, dragon. This allows you to keep your balance while surfing. Also works with skateboarding. This turns you into a robot. This gives you Spider-Man's webs. This allows you to see better. This allows you to live long and prosper. This allows you to sing as beautifully as an opera singer. Hello, I'm Doctor Strange, and I'm clear. Would you like to go on a date with me? Okay. I'm sorry, Sam Wilson. I'll have to call you back about joining the Avengers. I'm currently making a video. Magic mobile phone. How about thrillers? Walking in the park, listening to Linkin Park. Hopefully I don't get hit by a bench. Give me all your money. Oh no, a robber. I hope you get hit by a bench. Everything dies. You, me, everyone on this planet, our sun, our galaxy, and eventually the universe itself. This is simply how things are. It's inevitable, and I accept it. What I will not tolerate, what I find unacceptable, is the unnatural acceleration of the end, which is why T'Challa summoned us here. Tom Lowe is losing hope. He does seem to be down. Remember when he said he was going to return to streaming? After all this time, he has nothing to show for it. How can we motivate him? I could take him to Wakanda, take his mind off things. Maybe. Does he ever even leave his room? Tom could be the chosen one. We can't let him fail. The sake of the entire world could rest on his shoulders. We must help him. His shoulders are small. I agree with Stephen. I would love to save the world with him. We must make a vow to do everything we can to make sure he doesn't give up. My name is Tony Stark. I am Iron Man. And Black Bolt is the Midnight King, ruler of the Inhumans. Reed Richards of the Fantastic Four. I am Dr. Stephen Strange, possessor of the all-seeing Eye of Agamotto. I am T'Challa, the Black Panther. I am Namor the Submariner, here before Aquaman. And I am Steve Rogers, Captain America. Fantastic. Come on, Tom. Get back up. I look forward to saying Avengers Assemble next to you soon. Why are these chairs so low? How many these at school? When? Kindy? Why am I here? I just thought it might be easy to do practice interview questions if there was another person in the room. Interview questions for what? So I'm good by the time it comes to the media rounds for my Marvel movies. Just read off the sheet. What's your 4 favourite movies on Letterboxd? Oh, you're putting me on the spot. You wrote these. Oh, this is so hard. There's way more than 4 Marvel movies. I don't know if I can narrow it down. Great. What was it like working with the very Marvel named Pedro Pascal? Oh, it's Pascal. But yeah, Peds is a top bloke. Super nice, talented, funny. Funny! That's the thing a lot of people don't know about P Squared. He's got jokes for days. Fantastic 4 days. See what I did there? What can you tell me about the movie? Not a lot, to be honest. You know how secretive Marvel are. All I'll say is, stick around for the mid-credit scene, because it's gonna be big. Amazing. Well, that's all we got time for. Oh wait, no, there's way more. Why are you even doing this? To practice. No, I mean all of this. Trying to get in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Because it's my dream. Your dream is delusional. You've never even acted in anything in your life, let alone achieved any kind of success on social media. And why would you? Your videos are unfunny and cringe. You've spent your whole life chasing something that's completely unattainable. You're addicted to chasing your dream. Wake up, grow up, and realize this world isn't made for dreamers. I'm sorry, but I can't continue to support you in whatever this is. Yeah. Hey JK, I got you cast in the Spider-Man movie, playing the extremely Marvel-named J. Jonah Jimmy Jason Jackson Jonah Jasmine John Josephine Jessica Jameson, a junior. Hey Tony, how would you like to play Robert Downey Jr.? My name is Tom Lowe, auditioning for the role of Scott Lang, aka Ant-Man. Auditioning for the role of Quicksilver.
Do you ever feel
Like a plastic
bag
drifting through
Wind
wanting
to
start again.
Welcome back to another low-quality podcast with me, Tom Lowe. My guest today is Okoye. How you doing?
great?
That's good. Now, how many of the MCU movies have you seen?
I have seen everything.
Nice, just like me. Low quality reviews with Tom Lowe. Yeah, today's TV show, WandaVision. Hey, do you want to hear some fun facts about Agatha Harkness?
Of course.
Here are some fun facts about Agatha Harkness. The house that Agatha lives in Westview is the same house used in the 1964 TV series Bewitched.
Cool, man.
this job. On the roof!
Yes! Yes!
Hey, everyone.
Yeah, so I'm like 70% sure that Peter Parker is Spider-Man. What makes you think that? Well, I was skeptical after seeing webs come out of his wrists, but I don't even think Simone Biles can do a standing triple backflip. On this day in Marvel history, November the 22nd, multiple Marvel actors were born, including Mark Ruffalo, Scarlett Johansson, and the very Marvel named Mads Mikkelsen. Welcome back to the Marvelous Marvel Quiz Show. I'm your host, Tom Lowe. Your question today is, who was the facial hair makeup for Thor the Dark World? You know that scene in Spider-Man No Way Home where Andrew Garfield hangs off the ceiling to prove that he's Spider-Man? I think I may also be Spider-Man. You'll never make it. No one likes you. You're not funny. Just get a real job. Go to the gym. You look like Steve Rogers before he took the super soldier serum. So embarrassing.
You
Do us all a
suck.
favor and just give up. This line.
Grow
up. You've wasted your whole life chasing something that's completely unattainable. Another hard my life will never get back. You're a worthless piece of shit. Will I get into the MCU? Who are you?
Tom. I'm Tom Lowe.
What are you doing here?
I'm at Marvel Studios. I'm dreaming, aren't I?
Yes, always. But who said dreams cannot become reality?
I love this episode of She-Hulk.
What do you mean? We have not yet made a She-Hulk show.
Wait, what year is this?
It is 2019. We have just concluded the Infinity Saga. We really have nailed the superhero genre and will forever and always be a successful juggernaut. We can release anything and it will make dollary-doos. We are bulletproof. See, even your magic 8-ball will say so.
Don't count on it.
It must have misunderstood. Try it again.
Outlook not so good.
Again.
Very doubtful.
Again.
No, I can't read this one. It's a old
Again.
Magic 8-ball. My sources say no.
Those things are not real anyway. Bye-bye.
No, wait.
Wait. Tom, I need you back in here. Are you eating cereal without any milk?
Yeah, I don't like the taste or how it makes the flakes soggy.
No wonder you are so skinny.
What?
Get back here.
To in there? How?
Same way as you got here last time.
Will I get into the MCU?
I need your help, Tom. I need you to save the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Well, I don't actually think it needs saving. I mean, sure you've had a couple of hiccups, but I don't think it's anywhere near as bad as some people say.
What are you talking about? Your magic 8-ball was correct. The Marvel Cinematic Universe died after Avengers Endgame.
What about WandaVision?
Yeah, that was good.
The Falcon and the Winter Soldier?
Underrated.
Loki?
Exceptional.
Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings?
Terrific.
Hawkeye?
Yeah, okay.
Spider-Man No Way Home?
Well, She-Hulk was terrible.
I actually really like She-Hulk.
Impossible. Movies and shows are objective. I have read the comments online. Somehow people knew it would be bad because it was poorly reviewed before it was even released.
Well, I mean, that's because
of the Magic 8 Ball.
No.
It knew. So, I need you to save the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Again, I don't think
with your movie.
I'm listening.
Your movie can save us all.
It's actually 3. I wrote a trilogy.
No, I am not talking about your Marvel movies. I'm talking about this movie. The story of your journey to get into the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
How would that help save the MCU?
Because people will see how much this franchise still means to people, inspiring them to get back on board.
But how can I turn my journey into a movie? I have no money, I'm too socially anxious to ask anyone else to be in it.
But you have a phone with a camera, a computer with editing software, and a room to do that all in.
I don't know. I've made Marvel my whole personality. I base my worth on it. I've never even gotten a Marvel audition. I just pretend like I have and hope they see it, then cast me, but...
Yes, I noticed those rejection emails were just your brothers messing with you.
I don't know. Maybe I am being delusional.
Your delusion has made this movie. This is one of the scenes. That is what is going to make it exciting. Do you think this would be an interesting movie if you had succeeded on your first attempt?
What if it doesn't work? What if no one likes it? What if it gets no views? I don't know how to achieve my dream. I've tried everything.
The only way to say you have tried everything is once you are in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Until then, there are still more avenues to explore. You have great talent, Tom. Remember, with great talent comes great responsibility. Did Tony Stark give up when he was captured in a cave with a box of scraps? Did the very Marvel named Stephen Strange give up when he destroyed the hands he needed to create his fortune? Did a scrawny man with high hopes give up after multiple rejections?
Steve Rogers.
No, you.
All we can do is our best. And sometimes the best that we can do is to start over.
Usually life takes more than it gives, but not today. Today it's given us something. It has given us a chance.
Because the strong man who has known power all his life may lose respect for that power. But a weak man knows the value of strength.
Compromise where you can. But where you can't, don't. Even if the whole world is telling you to move, it is your duty to plant yourself like a tree, look them in the eye and say no.
Everyone fails at who they're supposed to be, Thor. The measure of a person, of a hero, is how well they succeed at being who they are.
What would be the point of all the pain and sacrifice if I wasn't willing to stand up and keep fighting?
Pain only makes us stronger.
I've come here to tell you to trust yourself. Trust your power.
Just because someone stumbles, loses their way, doesn't mean they're lost forever.
I guess one person can make a difference.
Remember, with great power,
there must also come great
responsibility.
We are
Your Magic 8 Ball predicted the future of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. It can predict your future of the Marvel Cinematic Universe too. Use it to prove to me that you have what it takes. Make a movie. Show me you can act. Show me you can write. Do you not see? All of this has been your movie all along. Now wake up and make it.
Wait, I'm still sleeping?
Of course. How do you think you got here?
I don't know, Wong.
See you soon, Tom.
Thank you, Kevin.
Now sing the reprise. 'Cause I'm gonna be in a Marvel movie, standing next to every Marvel hero there is. 'Cause when everyone sees just how great I will be, they will be like he belongs. I may be skinny, but I am strong. Okay, here's the plan. I'm going to turn my journey into a movie. It's going to be a movie about making a movie. So that I can make a movie.
Love the chase and the hunt, and I set the pace when I'm running. I always take what I want and I always give it 100. Don't need a bank, no I'm funded. Play the game like it's nothing. I'm always thankful for something. Don't take for granted, stay humble. Now wake up! It's time to look at the enemy. Look in the mirror if he is no friend to me. It's not working out, maybe it's the chemistry. It's time to break up so I can make a better me. Better believe in your mind, cause it's everything. You can mold, shape, find almost anything. All it takes is some time and some clarity to find your identity. It's mind over everything.
I reckon the best thing I can make with a box of scraps is probably Toy Story. I reckon the best thing I could probably make in a cave with a box of scraps is probably Toy Story. I reckon the best thing I could probably make in a cave with a box of scraps is Toy.
And when I feel like this, I'm immortal. When I feel like this, I'm immortal. When I feel like this, I'm immortal. When I feel like this, I'm immortal.
Just how great I will be. Oh, such a great singer.
I'm so gone, no I'm never turning back. I won't stop, I'ma fight until there's nothing left. It's so on, you're gonna be hurting bad. Cause I've been to hell and back. You don't wanna make me mad. I stay strong, you will never see me crack. And if you get in my way, you're gonna feel the wrath. Gotta say it to my face while he's looking back. Mirror breaks after math, when I hate I attack. And when I feel like this, I'm immortal. When I feel like this, I'm immortal. When I feel like this, I'm immortal. When I feel like this,
Okay, here's the plan.
Avengers,
assemble! Dun, 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 dun. I can't make a movie about Marvel without a mid-credits scene.
So, we found it.